beautiful cats and kittens out there in YouTube land. Welcome to the makeup table on Planet Flipside. I'm Vixen Little Paw, and this is my friend Cherry Bum Pop.
Hi, friends.
Hey, Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. What's up, guys? First and foremost, welcome to Spooky Month.
Officially. We kind of started 2 days early, but that's okay.
That's okay. Vixie and I were discussing it. We may or may not do makeup today because we're just in a mood, but I'm for sure going to put on eyebrows because,
she doesn't want to be an alien.
I don't want to look like an alien. And Justin's going to be home.
Aliens!
So. Aliens! Hi, Dane. Hey, Alda. How are you, baby?
Hi, Alda. Hi, Dane. Oh, shake you. This is me, on natural.
Yeah, we're not doing a whole lot today.
I'm just not in the makeup mood today. Do you guys ever have those moods where you just don't feel like doing makeup?
Like that every day. I'm like, oh, I gotta do this. Let's fucking do it.
She loves it and she knows it.
I don't until I do, and then I'm like, okay, we can play around today because that's what this is for me. Like this is
playtime.
Yes.
This is usually playtime. I just, you know what it is? I don't want to wash it off.
Dude, do you know how many days in a row I sleep in my own fucking makeup from the day before?
No, I cannot do that. I can barely get to the next show with my makeup on.
I'm so bad about it. Like, I'll wake up and like half of my face is just
Have you seen the Charlie's Angels with Drew Barrymore?
Yes.
And she's like this, and it's like perfect makeup, and then she wakes up and it's all smashed in her hair.
That is exactly what it is every day for me.
I love that.
Yeah, Alda's the postman's daughter on TikTok, by the way. She's a bomb pop too, by the way. You feel like that quite often, Dane. So it was funny, Dane. I was talking to Justin last night before he went to bed, and he was talking about because he saw my makeup, and he was like, "Oh, you look really cute." And I was like, oh, thank you. And he was like, maybe I should let you do my makeup. And I was like, well, you can come home. And I was like, I don't think anybody would be opposed to me doing it when you're home and doing it on live. And he's like, well, when are the makeup shows? I was like, none of the days that you're home. He was like, okay.
We will open up an hour. I will open up an hour. You want to do it on
I
Saturday?
told him, I was like, we can do it during one of the coffee talk shows.
Yes.
He was like, okay. And I said, well, Jellybean's going to do Dane's makeup, so I don't see why I can't do yours.
I think they'll be beautiful.
I think they will be.
You know that beauty filter that everybody's doing, that schmexy one with freckles and stuff?
Yeah.
There's some guys put that on, and I'm like, see, told you so.
You are a beautiful bitch.
Mm-hmm. You know, those two-timers drive me crazy.
Yeah.
I don't care what sex you are, but if you can pull off being beautiful as both.
That's awesome, Brittany.
Fuck you.
Dang, I thought you told me you were going to let Jellybean do your makeup. I swear maybe I imagined that. Maybe Jellybean told me
I was there for the conversation.
Okay, so I'm not fucking imagining things.
I think it was Wednesday, actually.
It might have been. See? I didn't imagine it, so it's real. However, in honor of Spooky Month, I am going to do orange and black eyebrows today just because that's going to be the extent.
I don't know. I might start doodling in a few minutes. You never know.
But what's going on, guys? What's new since yesterday?
Well, yesterday, after we had Home Swim Magic, we had Gaming with Vixie.
Yeah, how did that go? I didn't make it for that.
Doll and I both died a couple times. Doll accidentally ate a red mushroom and killed herself.
Oh, shit.
It was very exciting. And then a swamp guy killed me. That was very not exciting.
Okay.
But then Doll resurrected me from the dead, and then Jellybean joined, but then we realized we'd been on there for an hour and a half, and we probably needed to go to bed.
Jellybean got a hold of me last night. She's like, hey, what's your Steam account? I want to add you. I was like, I have no games because it won't let me play.
We got to figure out how to get her Steam account on her. I think I might have to mail her a thumb drive. And say, just stick this in your thumb drive and push enter.
We might have to do that.
I've done that for people before. You know, Javi, if you're listening, no, he's not. He just walked away. I have a window of him to his room and on the green room, so I can look down and see if he's actually sitting there or not. The kids pulled him away. I got this new flavor called Sweet Tart, and I think I actually really like it.
Yeah.
I usually like the mints, like the spices and the mints flavors. Mm-hmm. But I kind of like the sweet tart one. Weird. But I went down nicotine level and went up in gooey level.
So yeah, I got you.
There he is. Hubby, I think Cherry might need a copy of Mint. She's used Ubuntu before, but I think she needs a copy of Mint.
So
Mint is more like Windows.
I know how to use Linux on a very basic level.
It's easy.
Hi, Roxana.
Roxana. I love that name.
Now, if you ask me, can you use Excel? No, I can't fucking use that shit.
That's just an app,
right?
Basically.
That's where like I've always had a problem with spreadsheets. I've taken classes and still don't understand it.
Hubby does them for me.
Right, like I'm always finding somebody. Hey,
I could do it.
Hi, Chrissy.
But it'd take me a lot longer. Hey,
trying
Chrissy.
to get Jelly in here. You better tell her. Mint and cinnamon are very, very easy. Okay.
Yeah, mint and cinnamon are both very, very easy. I think you would do well with mint. Mint is a nice one. I used that for a little while. My favorite is Ubuntu, but either you get Ubuntu or not. If you do classic Apple, like Macintosh and Dalmatians,
I never really fucked with Apple.
Okay.
I'm great
that's
with
where
Windows.
I started.
Like
after I did, basic DOS and terminal, before there was GUIs interfaces, I was on original Macs, and like my last one was a Blue Dalmatian, and then they got Panther OX, and I was like, no, I'm done. Y'all suck. I can't do anything anymore.
See, the thing I like about the Chromebook is this is how I've had to explain it to myself. Is it's a giant version of my phone because I can sync my phone to it.
That's exactly what it is.
So I can understand that, and I can understand Windows, but in Linux on a very, very limited level. But like when you start getting into the Apple iOSs, I'm like, this is dumb. You're literally buying. Okay, so what people don't understand about Apple products, about their hardware and their software, is they actually buy all of their hardware and software from Android-based companies.
Yeah. They lock it.
Yeah. Well, they lock the iOSs, not the phones.
Steam does work very well on Linux. That's how I found Steam.
It's all geek to me. I have minimal understanding. I can speak a little geek. That's about it. But as long as I can still sync the laptop to the phone with it, I'll be fine.
Oh, you can use Ubuntu then. The thing about Ubuntu, it's the most stable.
Yeah.
Because it has the biggest community. So it is the most stable system, in my opinion. I ran Ubuntu for...
Well, okay, so I had a laptop that
16
crashed.
years.
Like I've had this thing since my dad died. So I still have the physical thing. Like I don't have the charger for it. I can order another one. It's an old ass, like almost 17-year-old compact. Okay. To the point, machine. It is a die-hard bitch, even though the screen won't stay up. Like it just falls down.
We had the last laptop I had before this. I had the screen. I had a whole bunch. I had 3 dictionaries stacked up so it would lean into it. And the thing, the Q button was gone. I had to hit the little plastic bubble for Q. And I poured wine on the keyboard at some point in time, and it lived. No. It lived through it.
Oh
it
my
was
goodness!
A beast.
So, and this thing is huge. Like it's a fucking 20-inch laptop, and it's like this thick, and it like weighs a ton. If I was to turn it on right now, it would still work. Let's just put it that way. But because of the screen breaking like that, I had to go get another laptop, and I ended up getting a super tiny Acer that I ended up stepping on later down the road.
I loved my Acer notebook.
Yes.
It was my favorite. I blogged from that puppy for years. I loved that.
But I haven't had a laptop since that one. And when I got this one, I didn't realize that Chrome didn't run Windows. And I was just like, oh, I'll just buy it. I didn't research it. I didn't do nothing. I just saw a price point that was agreeable for me.
And it was the smaller size.
Well, no, actually, this one is 15.4
Oh,
inch.
when I got a Chromebook, it was small, like my Acer.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh.
so the kid for school, his Chromebook is like a little 10 inch. And I'm like, I need a big screen because I can't see.
I need to get glasses, actually. I found out that this place actually takes my insurance. Finally, a place in my town that takes my insurance. I just need to buy, I have glasses. I have 3 glasses. They're clear, white, and red frames for $28 on my guilty wants.
That is not a guilty want. That is,
well, I don't know what other wish list to put it on, you know?
You need to start a I need this stuff wish list.
I need this shit.
This is a justifiable expense. We were just talking about this backstage, by the way. I'm trying to explain to Vixie. There are things that are agreeable and understandable and needed. And I'm just as guilty because when I got the laptop, I had to tell Justin, and I've told Vixie this already. The only way that I can justify buying this laptop, even though I absolutely need it, your kids finally got new glasses, so you got her old ones. What did I miss? Hold on.
You're gonna have to watch the replay, Jelly.
So Justin agreed to let me do his makeup because I said that you were gonna do Dane's makeup, and he was like, okay, fine. But the only way I could actually honestly, like, I earned the money to buy the laptop myself instead of having to depend on Justin. But the thing was I couldn't justify it, so I told him, I said, the only way that I'm gonna buy this is if you buy a Switch.
So go buy a Switch.
So go buy a Switch so I could go buy this laptop, and I don't feel guilty. And then last night I was telling him, I was like, dude, this thing it does almost everything that I need, but not everything that I need. But I don't want to buy another laptop. He was like, well, just sell the other one that you just got. And I was like, no.
No. I understand, honey, but I bought Mom a Chromebook that was a 10-inch, and I wanted it until I realized it was a Chromebook and not whatever.
So you got voluntold as tribute? No, we were talking about this the other day on a show, and
I want to say it was Wednesday. I'm gonna have to find the replay and send it to y'all.
Yeah,
bitch, please 84. If y'all aren't following bitch, please 84 on the TikTok, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
Yeah,
this beautiful person.
No, I've got stickers and shit on it already.
Just
like
wonderful, just wonderful.
I can't. On top of that, what if the kid like needs it for home for schoolwork or something? Because he works on a Chromebook at school, so like I'll have a backup. I can't justify. I'm a hot mess, y'all.
Well, at this point in time, it could be set to the side. We might need to.
It only cost me $200. Okay.
I was just gonna say they're not that expensive.
No, and the one that I was looking at, actually, what I was looking at doing was buying an all-in-one, because those are only like $410 right now.
That's what I got.
And that's no, it'd be like a full computer screen, and then instead of having a tower, it's built into the screen. And
mine's like a laptop, but you fold it.
No, baby, you don't have to. I want to buy one. I have to justify buying it because I have problems spending money on myself.
If you'll pay the shipping, I will send.
Let me know what the shipping is. I'm not going to argue with you.
Tell me what the shipping is.
No, don't. I got paid. Well, we got paid last night, so we have money. Just let me know what the shipping is, and I'll pay you.
Don't tell Vixie because she'll fucking do it.
She will. I'm like, Vixie, go spend your money on shit you need. You have 3 kids, a husband, and yourself, and you guys have needs too.
I know.
He'll take $100. Bet. I'll tell Justin. You just hit 10K on TikTok. Look,
I just hit 3K. I just hit 3K.
You did. I'm so excited for everybody. Like, okay, here's the thing. Is for me,
2 years, 2.5 years on TikTok. 3K.
I've been on since 2019, and yeah, I'm sitting at 28. But like, numbers have never really meant that much to me as far as that's concerned, because my voice is heard by the people that need to hear it. You don't want an AI. What the fuck is that, Dane? You're scaring me now. What?
We're gonna wipe it.
Look, I was just gonna go get an HP and call it a day. I mean, I was going to give it to you for free other than shipping costs, but if you want to buy it to make you feel better. Bitch, make up your mind. Do you want the cost of shipping or do you want $100 fucking dollars? All in one? I don't want an all in one? Okay.
Oh.
I just thought it was really, it's aesthetically pleasing to me, okay?
I was just going to say, it's like those lamps that the Max came out with after the Dalmatians. They look like lamps. Do you remember those? They have the screen and then
don't do that to me because then I'm just going to pay you shipping and then I'm going to feel guilty and end up spending another $100 sending it to you. I can't. Don't do that.
Make up your mind.
Don't do that.
Make up your mind.
I don't
tell her how much it is. Okay, I'll make up her mind. Just tell her how much it is for shipping and ship it to her. We want her to play Don't Starve Together.
Don't starve together, so I don't do any housework, you guys.
She's never going to do housework again.
My house is going to fall apart. I got to do this other eyebrow. It's fucked off. I'm
not feeling the makeup today, kids.
That's okay, but like I said, I have to do my eyebrows because otherwise I'm going to feel like a fucking alien.
I only shaved half mine off, so I still kind of look human.
Oh, that's hey, that's not there you go.
I'm just trying to make you feel better. Jelly Bean was playing last night for a short time, but she signed in when it was almost bedtime. I felt kind of bad. Bitch Please is so nice. Bitch Please came over and said that my Osmina was wonderful.
He has legitimately told me that I was the reason that he started making videos, and like I can't get over that. Like I'm just like I feel like, and he's done great things, regardless if it was me that got him to do it.
Oh, it took forever to download. Yeah, it's kind of big.
Or it was his choice to make the video, the very first video that he made, and he went from there. And but when you hear that you're the reason that people do things, like it humbles you so much because you're like,
it tickles my heart.
It does, because he's such a positive influence on people. And that's my main goal, is I want to be a positive influence on people. I want to let them know that I'm here.
Nails.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I did nails yesterday.
It's my fault. Hashtag, where's Jimmy? Where's Jimmy? Hashtag blame Jerry.
Jimmy's working. Hashtag, you're the reason I want to win makeup.
You guys quit. You're going to make me ugly cry.
Don't make her ugly cry. She's doing her makeup.
We were talking about is literally the size of a oh my God. That's insane. So the postman's daughter, she crochets as well, but she does tiny art. Mm-hmm. And like her art is amazing. And we were talking about it on Instagram earlier because she got a hold of me. She's like, so I don't want to bug you, but can we talk pricing? And I was like, yeah. They made me, hashtag Jerry made me do it. Okay, fine. We'll go with it. But I tend to do bigger on my crocheting because of my carpal tunnel, and she's over here doing all this tiny stuff, and it's just fucking amazing. And we were kind of going through, and we've just been having this conversation, which I'm like 4 messages behind because we came on. I'll catch up in a little bit. Blame Cherry in honor of Jimmy. There you go. Jimmy says it's my fault all the time anyway, so we might as well just go with that.
My newest video is, I think we should go in the woods and practice necromancy. I think it will be a bonding experience.
I love it.
I found that audio. I was like, ah!
Don't. No, you need to be safe, baby. So if you're driving,
don't
feel bad if you're not replying. It's okay. We would rather you be safe.
We want you alive. We want you to be making it. Even if you're late. I don't care. Just make it alive. That's all I ask.
Your body, your choice. I mean, there's that.
There is that.
Sorry, guys. I am all over the place today.
It's okay.
I'm excited because Justin's on his way home now. I don't know if he's going to make it home in time for the kids' last home game. I'm really hoping he is, but at the same time, I'm like, can you just pick me up so we can go get dinner?
Hey, Myrtle.
And do something nice with each other so we don't have to do it tomorrow in all of the chaos that we have going on tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a very chaotic day. Yeah.
Tonight we have not another family game night where we play Jackbox games, but we play the ones we don't play on Wednesdays.
Right.
So we're doing that tonight, and then afterwards, I may be doing a gaming with Vixie. I'm not
think you're
sure.
much better over here than you were on Twitch, and I'm glad that
I'm averaging 25 viewers.
I'm glad that you gave it the try on Twitch.
Yeah,
and
I
the
gave
thing
it
is
2 months.
I don't want you to take it as a negative experience. I want you to take it as a learning experience. Because I know you, and I know you're going to beat yourself up, and we're not going to do that.
Because my brain is going, what did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong, honey. We've discussed this. It's in no disrespect to anybody, and especially females who get on Twitch and they game. A lot of people thirst follow on Twitch. I figured that out. And I don't think it's okay.
Yeah, I accidentally, when I was going to check out my Twitch channel the other day, it was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. The trending live at that point were 2 redheads licking mics.
Yeah, that's
and I was a little grossed out, actually.
Like if you want to do thirst videos and that's how you want to gain your audience, then by all means do that. That's for you. That's not for me. I'm not going to judge you based on that. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of people out there that they follow for the fantasy of what the person is portraying as far as the thirst follows.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it. I truly do. I just don't follow for thirst, because if I did,
I admit that I am a catfish. I do, when I do my characters, I have people who can't believe I'm as young as I am or as I'm as old as I am. People either think I'm a lot younger or a lot older.
Honey, I've already said we're professional catfishes. You guys see what I look like with no makeup on, and then by the end of the show, you guys have seen what I look like with makeup on.
I changed the shape of my face and my nose and my eyeballs.
We's little witches, and that's okay. I'm okay with it.
And I have to start upping my game. I haven't worn my fangs in like a year. Any of my fangs. I have lots of fangs, people. I mean, I could do like a whole mouthful if I really wanted to. Actually, there's some really cool teeth that I want to
you know what else we have tonight? We have fucking, I always forget this on Fridays. We have the leftovers.
Yes, the leftovers are on their leftovers.
Fuck off, son. I've had the Halloween decorations up since September.
Not catfish, magical. Well, it depends on who you ask and when you ask them. My shirt says normal people scare me, but I can't. This is all hand done. Cut out purple tie-dyed shirt. Normal people scare me. There was a reason for it. I can't remember. I was going somewhere.
I have no idea. I'm, like I said, all over the place today.
What you doing? Don't know. Stuff.
Kind of stuff you doing? The stuff with the stuff, and we do the stuff. Because the stuff. Sorry, kids. We're almost. I do this when I do lives on TikTok too. I'm like, sorry, guys. What's tonight's episode? Sorry, ADHD. It is. Hi, Cece. It's not another game night where we're gonna do Jackbox games, but we're gonna do Jackbox games that we don't normally do on family game night. So we're not gonna be doing TKO. We're not gonna be doing murder trivia, and we are not gonna be doing
regular fibbage.
Yeah,
we may do Fibbage XL, which is different. We usually do bracketeering. There's a few different games.
You got it, babe.
Word spuds, all different kinds of stuff. It's fun. Bring an extra device, bring a friend, bring some popcorn. You know, we get mouthy. It's fun.
Oh yeah. And then tomorrow we have coffee in the morning, and then we have Bon and Bones coming on tomorrow night for Creator Corner, which should be super exciting. And then Sunday we have coffee talk in the morning, and then we have Bitches with Switches Where if you guys don't know about Bitches with Switches, we get on our Switch and we play Mario Kart and scream at each other and take all of our pent-up rage out on each other for the entirety of the week. And it's okay because we all know it's in fun. We just like talking shit to each other. But if we talk too much shit to each other, people get offended, even though we know we're not going to get offended.
People get worried.
How do you join the games? Okay, so you're going to have a secondary device and you're going to log on to jackbox.tv. And then when we are on screen, we will give you the room codes to come in. You're going to need your phone and you're going to need a backup device so that you can actually play the games.
Or you can watch, if you have a smart TV,
you can watch on your TV as well, because I've done that I don't know how many times. No, it's okay. It's absolutely okay. So we'll give you the room code, and then if you don't get in on the table that we would be playing on, you can also play as an audience member, because we do have quite a few people that actually come in and play with us. Sometimes we have a full house and sometimes we don't, but we always have room for audience members to play in and interact with it as well. We have a volleyball game in the morning at 11, so you'll be watching like, hey, that's okay. That's okay.
Just keep us up on the score. We like that. Just let us know.
If you got to steal hubby's phone, steal hubby's phone. It's okay. I promise. Tablet or PC is fine. It depends.
Tablet,
it's whatever.
Anything that can get on the internet.
Yeah. Like if you have a dead phone and Wi-Fi in your house, just use your dead phone.
Yep, that's what I've been doing.
That's okay if you want to come just watch too, because we still interact with our audience while we're playing as well.
Actually, we interact more on Jackbox game nights
than we do on Bitches with Switches.
Yeah, than other game
Bitches with Switches. This is what you see because we're holding our Switches racing.
The top of our heads.
Yeah,
that's what everybody says.
Yeah. Are you using the hearts?
Yep.
I think I've decided. One of these days, I'm going to go and I'm going to do, this is going to be the fucked off part, okay? In order to do this, I'm going to have to figure out how to put my eyebrows on because I want to get the stars tattooed. I think I honestly want to do that. Like, because so many people have said, oh, those are really cool tattoos. They're not tattoos. They're stamps. But I might have to Sharpie on my eyebrows one day. Which is going to be a funny story in a tattoo parlor. And then I'll go and have the tattoos put on. And
so you don't have to put on...
yeah, so they'll know where the eyebrow line is.
It took me a while to catch up. I'm like, why are you Sharpie?
So that they'll know where the eyebrow line is, so that they can go around it. Now, the part that's going to suck is going to be right here.
I was going to say,
the whole process is going to suck.
2 stars right here. Just do 2 stars right here. Because then you can still change. If you do them up there, you're not going to be able to change your eyebrow shape.
Bitch, you act like I'm going to not stop shaving my eyebrows.
But you still won't be able to change it that much because they're going to be there unless you incorporate them into the eyebrow itself.
Oh, I could do that. I don't fucking know. I just want stars. I want at least 4, like right here. I've always worn.
Did you like how I just boomed in my eyes real quick?
Yeah, that was just done. See, makeup doesn't have to be super extravagant. You could just throw it on, and it's whatever you want it to be, and it's cute.
Oh, Mama got bags under her eyes.
Oh, honey, get some cucumbers and some Prep H. You're fine. You're fine.
Preparation somewhere on this cart.
Want the alcohol they use to clean off your brows, though? Not if it's Sharpie.
Well, it'll lighten it, but
it won't lighten it enough to where they're gone. It won't
lighten it enough for it to come off.
No.
I used to do Sharpie tattoos at festivals because pagans are crazy and we do shit like that.
Yeah, we do.
And they would last 2 to 3 days. And this is sweating hot Florida heat, bonfires, and swimming in showers.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't want to hear that you can't do makeup because I've been saying that for how long, Vixie? I can't do it. I can't do it. And people are like, oh, but your makeup is beautiful.
I'm going to kick your butt, is what I tell her. I'm going to kick your butt.
Be nice to my friend.
Be nice to my friend. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
1, there is no specific, absolute way to do it. 2, it's an art form, so you do it how you want it. Don't fit the societal norms because that's where a lot of people get fucked up with it and think that they have to do it to a certain standard. 3, understand that yes, you have brushes for certain things, but those are suggestions because I never use the right brush for anything. And like I said, it's an art form, so it's what you want it to be.
So
I
you
can't
can finger
do
paint.
Yeah. Like I can't do traditional cut creases because of the shapes of my eyes. Because I've got all of this bullshit right here. But I can fake a cut crease like a motherfucker.
Oh,
because I've had to learn how to.
I forgot to make an announcement.
It messes with your brain when you can't see your face. Oh, okay. I got you.
So you guys,
yes,
like
you can, Jelly Bean. It's a giant 3 on your face. What?
Do you like my ears?
I do. And somebody sent me a link to somebody on TikTok who does amazing ears, but they're like $300.
Yeah, no. But a pair exactly like mine, they're twins, will be in the loot box.
Awesome.
So if you want a pair of Vixie ears.
Cut creases are actually a lot easier than you think, Jelly Bean. We'll sit down and we'll talk about it one of these days.
Yeah, we'll probably let's aim for Wednesday. Okay. Jelly Bean, Wednesday we'll talk about cut creases.
Now, if nobody remembers,
we have the queen of cut creases on Wednesday.
Yes, we do. When Elsie's on, she is actually a makeup artist. She's a licensed makeup artist. And at one point in my life, I could have claimed it as well because I had my cosmetology license and it falls under that. So, but she does amazing work, you guys. If you guys haven't caught a show with Elsie on it, please go back and watch our Wednesday tables and you will see some amazing stuff. She's also on TikTok under
Frost always has Fosses. He got Fosses for me last time. He got me my Adolado this time too.
She's the fuck is Elsie's TikTok name? It just fell out of my brain and
Mystic
I can't get
Canvas.
it back. There you go. Mystic Canvas. If you guys go through the people that I follow, you'll find her in there.
Or me. I follow her too.
Yeah, we all follow her.
But if you find her on here, her link tree, whatever.
You could do a giant tree on your face. It doesn't matter. 3, by the way. 3. 1, 2, 3.
See, contour is
it's spelled differently than that.
Cheekbone,
and then
temples.
Well, some of us have ginormous foreheads, so we gotta take some of that room out.
I only have a 2-finger
bitch
forehead.
Bitch.
I know. I only got 2 fingers, but this makes wigs kind of difficult. I really had to learn how to do wigs. That was experience. Last 2 years experience.
Well, and I had a tremor problem while doing nails because I was on lithium for so long that will actually give you tremors. And when I color nails, because I don't call it painting, it's the wrong term. But anyway, when you're coloring your nails, you would see that my hands, and they're not as bad as they used to be, but I still do have a tremble.
I have a shake.
Yeah. It's probably medication. And I by no means am a doctor, but I'm assuming it's a medication issue.
Yeah, because I have very steady hands.
Hi, polite. No, I said a giant 3. You need to listen.
3. A backwards letter E.
Yeah. I mean, you can do a giant tree on your face. Be cute.
Hey, my fox spirit kind of has a giant tree on her face.
I was showing Vixie so Doll did a Libra look the other day, and it got me thinking about doing astrological signs as makeup looks. And I'm a Capricorn, and I found a Capricorn look that I eventually want to do. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, that eyebrow's gonna piss me off.
Not another game night. We do bracketeering a lot. People really like bracketeering. I got a fuzzy in my ear.
It's gonna be Jackbox.
But it is Jackbox, yeah.
We're not doing Minecraft, sorry.
I may or may not do Minecraft or Don't Starve Together afterwards, but I haven't decided yet.
By the way, I have to math real quick. Hold on. I got on the scale today.
She asked to math. There's subtraction going on.
I'm going to brag on myself a little bit because I'm so close to my 30-pound mark. It's not even funny. I'm down 27 pounds now.
Dang.
I'm trying to get it.
Get it. Yeah, invite your friends to come play with us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The more the freaking merrier.
Mm-hmm.
You were so lost. Jelly Bean.
My state of confusion is real.
We still love you.
Yeah.
See, this makeup, this is hardly any makeup. I didn't even put on any contour or anything.
No contour, no
I'll still probably
foundation,
be
no
wearing this
concealer.
tonight.
It'd be okay.
It's just a little smudgy.
You need to step on your scale again. Do you feel like you've lost? And by no means am I shaming anybody when I talk about my weight, because I'm proud of it for myself, because I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for my own health reasons, and I'm doing it because I feel like it needs to be done. Like, I have always avidly said, if you're going to do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody else.
And people get upset sometimes when I say I'm fat. Please don't get upset. That is not a bad
I don't get
word.
upset when you say it, because you're addressing yourself, because you're not calling other people
Right.
the F
I
word.
don't use it. I don't use it in a derogatory way, and I don't think it should be used in a derogatory way. I think we need to normalize it like we do short and tall.
Oh, and don't get me wrong. I call myself a fat ass all the time.
Well,
I'm legit. Like, I have a fat kid.
But you're still using it in a derogatory manner.
But it's in a comedic way. But it's towards myself, so it's not derogatory towards anybody else.
Now sometimes I do use it in a comedic way, like I'm a fat girl and I did not get the email.
See, and I like to talk about my inner skinny kid, because that bitch can eat. I gotta feed that bitch all the time, or she don't shut up. That's how I got to be a fat kid, was because my inner skinny bitch.
This one time I was talking on a forum, I can't remember which one, and the woman goes, "I'm making ice cream cupcakes." I said, "You're what?"
Oh, that sounds good as shit right now.
She's like, "I'm making ice cream cupcakes." I said, "How did I not know about these?"
Right.
She's like, "Yeah." I said, "Is it like ice cream cake?" She says, "It's exactly. You take the cupcakes and you split them open and you put ice cream and you freeze them and then you decorate them with whipped cream." And I said, as a fat woman, I'm very, very upset that nobody emailed me this.
You didn't get the memo.
I did not get that memo. I still haven't had one. But damn, does that not sound good?
Justin gets cranky when I call myself fat. But I look at him and I'm like, well, I'm not a skinny mini. I'm kind of a chunky monkey. So I'm going to call myself what I want. But in the same time, when he says, because he's 6'4" and he's over 300 pounds, he's got fluff to him. I'm not going to lie about that. Will I call him fat? No, never. No, never. Because he's not. He's built the way that he is supposed to be built. He wants to be down to like 250. And I'm like, dude,
they made you in that size.
Right. Right. Like, for me, I have a standard, and it's, people call me a chubby chaser, because I'm like, look, they got to be over 6 foot and they've got to be at least 285. Plain and simple. I
Go,
can't.
girl.
You gain 10 pounds. Hey, Brittany, get it. Eat more cheeseburgers.
No, not
That's my answer to everything. Even when somebody says I need to gain weight,
vitamin
like,
B,
cheeseburgers and ramen. But don't take my advice. I'm not a professional.
I love ramen.
Just like the way that I'm doing keto.
I could give you one of my boobs. That was probably a good 20 pounds.
I'll give you my belly. It's a good 30.
Oh, my belly's more than that. My boob is definitely 20.
But like the way that I'm doing keto, essentially it evens out to doing dirty keto, because I do carb out at least 2 days a week. During the week when Justin's not home, I am strictly on keto. And then when he comes home, I'm like, I need a cheeseburger. I need chicken nuggets. I need fries. I need waffles.
Waffles.
And
kickies.
I know.
haven't had pancakes all week. Maybe I'll have them.
Oh my God, Vixie.
I know, it's sad.
That's like apocalyptic.
I know. I haven't been into the carbs this week. How weird is that? All I wanted is protein.
That's follow what your body craves. If it's a
do.
Healthy thing. And
that's what I do.
A lot of people don't realize that you can be large and in charge and be healthy as a horse.
I'm not, but most of my healthy stuff most of it has nothing to do with my weight.
Here's the thing, is if Vixie got skinny, the world would be in trouble, because every man and woman would just be thirsty for her.
I'm a sexy bitch as it is. Can you imagine if I was skinny? Oh, last night, this is funny. I found this corset that has a...
We always talk about food though, Cece, so you're going to come away from this, any of our shows, hungry.
We're like a good Tori Amos song. There's something about sex and something about food somewhere in the show. You never know. But there was this negligee, I guess. It's almost a teddy, but it was very built with boning and stuff. And it looked like the bats were coming from your nipples and then surrounding your neck. And then it had this little like bustle, but it's on your hips that came out in spider web style. And I took it, I looked at hubby and said, this is one of the only reasons I consider becoming skinny. This and underoos.
Oh, I can't wait till I can get back into underoos. I'm so fucking excited. And Jelly Bean, I understand the craving, but here's the thing, is you know what you have to do for yourself. Doing it in moderation is absolutely okay. From Arby's. I mean, they're not bad from Arby's. We've got a place here called Bogey's, and I love Bogey's mozzarella sticks.
You know, my favorite mozzarella sticks are from TGI Fridays.
Yeah, they're
planks, and they have that parm in the breading. They have real parm in the breading. I really like those. But I'll eat like one or two, and I'm done.
So what I do when I want like cheese sticks or whatever is I'll take almond flour and put it through a food processor so it's more fine, because almond flour is really gritty.
It is.
Or I'll take grated Parmesan.
Have you tried using coconut flour?
Yeah. I have. You have to use a third of the amount of coconut flour that you do or any other kind of flour because it's so absorbent.
I like tapioca starch too.
But I'm not big on coconut flavor, and coconut flour gives off a heavy coconut flavor for me.
Oh, does it? I've never actually used it. I just know the texture isn't that bad.
The texture's not bad. It's not like coconut, which I can't stand.
Garbanzo bean flour has a great texture.
I've never heard of that.
But it tastes like garbanzo beans.
I'm not afraid of that.
Well, you can make your own. Just get the dried garbanzo beans.
But I can't eat beans on keto.
Well, garbanzo beans aren't really a bean. They're more like a legume. You might want to look that up.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Because you can get the dried ones, like where you get your dried kidney beans and black beans, and just throw them in your food processor. If you got a good food processor, it'll turn them to flour. But gluten-free Bob's Red Mill is mostly garbanzo beans. And that's cup for cup.
I had to hide I'm like legitimately trying to hide this sucker because it's been staring at me all week. They're okay, but the breading from Arby's is so unique, and that cheese pull. I like, you're gonna think I'm stupid, but the ones from Olive Garden really aren't that bad. But I'm Olive Gardened out. I have been so Olive Gardened out since I started keto.
I haven't had Olive Garden in a while. It sounds good.
Like when I found out that they changed their breadsticks, like I immediately knew when they changed their breadsticks, but like I had to be told that they changed. It wasn't confirmed. Like I noticed the difference. I was like, there is something different about these, and I don't know what it is, but I'm like, and on top of that, they got rid of their stuffed mushrooms on the menu. Bitch, that's my shit. You fucking took it away. I don't want to come here no more.
I love the Tuscany soup.
That's
when I go. I go to eat the soup.
I don't go for their soup because I'm not a big soup fan. I'm more of a stew fan, but their salad. Now, let me tell you one thing about their salad.
I was really upset about their gnocchi.
I don't do their gnocchis.
I was very upset. I like gnocchi, but I didn't like theirs.
Yeah, it's weird.
At all.
My kid loves it. He'll fucking eat it all day long.
It's squishy.
It is. It's weird. Hold on,
and
guys.
then, talking about bread, Red Lobster changed their biscuits. I don't think they put wine in the cheese sauce, butter and cheese sauce anymore. They're not as good. They're still good, but they're not as good as they used to be. I think it's the lack of white wine. It's weird. The things you notice. Oh, I believe that. Mine is mostly I just don't want to make it. I like hanging out at Olive Garden for soup and salad because it's cheap, you know? Such is the way of the world. Oh, goodness gracious. I was going to say something. I forgot what it was. I guess it was a lie. Cherry's fine. She's answering the phone. She'll be back. I'll be back. You be speaking of my ears.
Sorry, my trucker called, and he's actually going to make the kids' last home game tonight. He asked me if I was going to go, and I was like, "So I got a show at 7 tonight? Probably not."
So yeah, the loot box is growing, and you guys, we are at 342.
I don't know. I could look really quick.
I think it's 342. Yeah,
let me look really quick.
So we're getting close. So invite your friends. The quicker we get to 500, the quicker you guys.
Yeah, no, we're at 343, ma'am.
343. I apologize.
We're 157 away. Don't ask how I mathed that one out that quick.
I was gonna say, go girl.
I mathed. It was strange.
Oh no, she muted herself.
Yeah, no, I muted myself because I got a phone call. What's the loot box? So when we hit 500 subscribers, we're going to do a contest over the course of 30 days. And I'll let Vixie describe or talk about that in just a second. But what Vixie is throwing stuff in the box. I'm throwing stuff in the box. We have other people like Mashika Creations, Kendra Lash. There's a lot of other small businesses that have said, hey, we'll throw in on this too. And what we're going to do, it's a giveaway. So there's going to be all sorts of different stuff in there. Like, because of the fact that the rabbit pattern that we did on Homespun Magic can't be sold, like the product can't be sold. And that was something that the creator of the pattern said, hey, can you please not sell this because it is a free pattern? I'm going to respect that, and I'm not going to sell it, but I'm going to put it in a loot box. So somebody's going to get a giant rabbit, and they're also, I also put in a makeup brush cleaning set in the box. And it's going to be funny if a guy gets this box that doesn't do makeup. They're going to be like, well, at least you have a Christmas present for a female in your life, or somebody who does.
You're somebody who's like, I don't do this, I don't do this, I don't do this. The Christmas presents will be abounding, okay? Yeah, you're going to get one of these palettes. You're going to get a Beauty Glaze Color Fusion. It's not going to be like mine that's all panned. It's going to be a brand new one. But look at all those colors.
Yeah.
Oof. You're going to get a pair of these. The exact same pair. They're red.
Is that what the stickers are for? No. No. That's not what
No, those are for something else. Those are for another Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is, if you want to send something for the loot box, if anybody wants to put in, when we are actually doing the giveaway, I'll be doing commercials for everyone that has put in stuff for the loot box. So yeah, it's going to be fun. And basically what you're going to do is, once we hit that 500 mark, it's going to be open game for 4 weeks where you can comment on the show that hit the 500 mark to the present. So for those 4 weeks, you can comment as much as you want. And for every comment, you get an entry into the raffle. Be careful if you comment too much. YouTube will.
Now, here's a question. We have people that are not regulars on the show, but do come to the show, and they do come on camera. Not on a regular basis, but they do come on camera. No, like Jelly Bean and Dane. So it's just going to be the main five.
Jelly Bean and Dane are still eligible. Okay. The people who are not are the main.
Me, you, Doll, Mel, and got to throw a hubby in there too.
Hubby and Jimmy.
Elsie.
Yeah, Elsie wouldn't be eligible.
And who else?
That's it. She's the only other one who's a regular.
Okay.
Polite is borderline.
Do you hear that, Polite?
You're almost a regular, Polite.
Is there a limitation on what can be put in? As long as it doesn't shut the comments down, like
in the comments or in the box. But if you want to donate something to the box,
that's up to you.
That's up to you. I mean, I will veto something if it's way off the mark. But
like at this point, I have legitimately spent maybe $15 on the stuff that I'm putting in the box. And of course, I'm still looking at other things to put in the box. And Vixie's going to laugh so hard when she gets this box because it's going to have this giant rabbit in the box. It's going to have the little makeup. It's going to have the makeup brush cleaner. It's going to have Trisha's box with all of the stuff that she's sending in. And then it's going to have a bunch of little balls of yarn Well,
packing.
because you
It's so I
said that
can
you would
start
make
my
the
new
scrappy caps out
Afghan.
of those, and I was like, well,
Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do with that? I was thinking about it. I think I'm gonna start a new granny square blanket with those.
and that's fine too. Do you want me to wind all of those together? Because I got my winder out and I started fucking with it last night. No? So you just want a bunch of random little balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like random little balls.
Like these balls
They're
are
fun
no
to
bigger than
squish.
this.
Oh, perfect. Actually, perfect for what I'm planning.
And they're all, yeah, I know, Kira. So I sent Kira her pig.
Yeah.
It got all the way to her town, and they turned around and sent it back because they said it was an invalid address. Now, I know I wrote it down right.
Oh, jeez. Did they type it up wrong?
I don't know, because if I find out that I wrote it out, because I'm 99% sure that I wrote it out right, and if I find out that I wrote it out right and the post office fucked up, I'm gonna be fucking furious.
I would be too.
I have more problems with USPS than any other fucking company.
You know, they put the wrong man in charge.
No. Like, this would be the individual's fault, not the person who's in charge.
Yeah.
I was asking because I'd like to throw in, hey, that's fine. If you want to do that, you've got Vixie's address, you've got my address, send it to one of the two of us and we'll get it in the box.
Yep. Like I said, once it starts, I'll be pulling out commercials to run during the shows, to post on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and here. And if anybody else wants to post some other places, I'm sure Dahl will probably post them on Likey.
Yeah. Which I deleted.
Don't there anymore. I deleted
it. Reminds me, Vixie, I literally wrote your name on your envelope as Vixie Little Paw because I don't.
That is.
She doesn't know what your real name is.
It's fine.
Right. Like the post office knows, my local post office.
I have a list. If you go to your post office, you can make a list of the names that are allowed to come to your. Yeah. And you can make, so Vixen Little Paw and Vixie Little Paw are both on there.
Yeah, like I have Cherry Bum Pop on
people
mine.
Have a hard time with that one. So
hell, I've got mail that comes to the house under Justin's last name, but under Cherry. So it's like Cherry Mackney. And I'm like, it works. Mm-hmm. I just don't like my legal name. So I told the post office.
And my husband gets stuff with my maiden name.
Myrtle wants to know if she's eligible.
Are you? Yes, you are eligible. You are eligible. You just game with us. You don't have, basically the people who sit and put in their 2 cents about what's going on the show and have a say in that. There's a group of us who, like, for lack of a better word, have morning meetings or singing festivals.
And don't take this the wrong way, guys, because every group of people has an inner circle. So basically, if you're in the inner circle, you're not eligible, which is fair.
Yeah. I had to make that. It just seemed like it wasn't fair because we know when stuff comes out, we know what's going on, and it just.
We don't talk about my legal name because it's like dead naming me.
Yeah. I just don't use my name because it's what I modeled under, and now I'm doing this, and I don't want to.
I think your name is amazingly beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hubby calls me every now and then, but he's got.
And you're like, well, that's not my name.
But he's so used to calling me Vixie. But every now and then, when he calls me Vixie, when it's just the two of us, I do give him the.
Yes, Carrie, you're eligible.
What? Yes,
we're not okay. So basically, what we're saying is everybody who's in the audience that is not a regular up on the camera.
Yeah, if you're not basically in the intro.
Fuck you.
What? Sorry, my fuck button was being rude.
It's okay. It basically, if you're not in the intro, except for Polite, I'll let Polite play.
I thought Polite was on the coffee show.
She is.
Okay.
Technically, but then we changed it. Now she's not. Sometimes. So
changed it again?
Well, no. We changed it like 3 times though since we started this doohickey.
I call Jelly Bean Baby Girl more than anything. Justin calls me Lady.
Here, I'll type it.
Her legitimate first name is Fire Eyes. She uses her middle name more than anything other than Vixie, but that's a whole different story.
That's a whole nother story. And hubby is now Hubby Little Paw on a lot of social media.
There's a lot of people that call Justin Mr. Cherry and then giggle. And I'm like, but
hubby was like, I need, because hubby does a lot of the management work for us.
Right.
He talks to the people we interview. He sets up time schedules and stuff like that. He's really good at it. And so he made a email for hubby littlepaw at gmail.com just to make it all kind of balance out with each other and not confuse people. Mr. Bomb Pop. Oh yeah,
he's Mr. Ham Hock. Well, actually, he's Big Ham Hock, but
that's true. Polite is putting snake.
Yeah, a lot of people do call Justin Trucker because he is a trucker, and he's okay with that too. He goes by many names. He goes by his
I actually referred to him as Daddy Trucker the other day, and I don't know where that came from. It was like,
it's because you call him Daddy.
That's probably because you call him Daddy.
It's either Mr. or Daddy. But there's a lot of people. He goes by Ham Hock. He goes by Big Ham Hock. There's Justin. There's Mr. There's Trucker. There's Mr. Trucker. There's Mr. Cherry. There's Slim. Because a lot of his older friends call him Slim because he's always been big and they thought it was a cute joke.
Brittany, what's your husband's name on Minecraft?
Mr. Brittany?
Mr. Brittany?
Yeah, you call Dane Daddy 99% of the time. And the funny thing is I know Dane's legal name and it is not Dane.
Yeah. Well, you should have seen us the other day when I was trying to figure out who it was on Minecraft the other day. She gave me 5 names.
She was like, "Do you know who this is?" I was like, "Does it sound like a Norse name?" And she's like, "Kinda." I was like, "It was Dane." Well,
that's not what you said first. You said a few other names first. I'm like, "Is that the goat?" And she goes,
and that's when I was like, "Yeah, that's Dane." Because originally when I met Dane, he was going by Unleashed Heathen.
Mm-hmm.
Dane is his middle name. I like that as I like Dane as a name versus
I like Dane as either a boy or a girl name.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
Hellbound Ape. Yes, that was him. Okay. He was on earlier today. Mm-hmm. I didn't recognize the name. Okay. Oh, somebody drank all my Coca-Cola.
Oh, shit. I told Justin, I was like, "What do you want for dinner?" And he was like, "I don't know." I was like, "You're going to end up picking something up." He's, "Well, I have cash." I was like, "But we got paid." And he was like, "But I have cash." Okay, fine, whatever.
But I have cash.
Right? Save that shit.
I think I might actually have hubby go out and get something because I don't think either one of us want to cook and I don't know what I want to eat. I kind of want tacos, but I'm the only one who eats tacos in this house, really.
What?
Yeah.
Your family would not survive in my house. There's a lot of tacos.
I love tacos.
Me too.
I'm a taco kind of person.
Started
hubby will eat
my
them.
Brother and him share the same first name. How wooed.
What I really want is a real wet burrito, and nobody makes them right here.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Doesn't that sound good? I was looking at this place. There's a new Mexican food restaurant. You see, we have a lot of Cubans, and kind of that crosses over around here a lot. And the Mexican food is not quite right, and the Cuban food is not quite right. And
so
I'm
it's like
guys,
Cuban
stop talking to each other.
No, don't, because they can come up with some amazing combinations, though.
Well, some of it's really good, but like with the Cuban, I want real Cuban chicken and rice. Oh my God. Their chicken and rice is best. The only one who's almost as good as Spain's.
Yeah.
Chicken and rice. But Mexican, I like the real pita, they're like almost like pitas. They're fluffy. The tortillas are like fluffy and
I don't like fluffy tortillas. I like flat, skinny tortillas.
I like them when they're big and fluffy and and they're so yummy and they're homemade.
I like the super thin ones, but they've got to be huge. Like the 15-inch tortillas. Like not the ones that you buy in the store, like homemade tortillas is my shit. Now you Mr. Trucker. Call your trucker.
Call him up. Say you love him.
My biggest advice to trucker wives out there or trucker spouses in general is not only honesty, but communication. I will randomly call Justin any time of day. I don't care.
There's an app we use and we are hardly ever apart. Hubby and I were apart once for a couple weeks and it sucked. Oh, we're not good at it.
Yeah,
We couldn't do the trucker life. We're bad at it.
it's definitely a different life. It's much like the oil rig, the military, the railroad, anything that keeps you away from home. You learn that communication is absolutely key. Technology has become so advanced that it's a lot easier for spouses now because we have video chat, we have texting, we have calling capabilities.
Mhm.
So it's not as hard as what it was 10, 20, 30 years ago because we do have the technology that we have.
If we had to do it for whatever reason or wanted to do it for whatever reason, we would be a team. There'd be no other way that we could do it.
Right.
But
right.
we use something, even for us being like, if we have to be away from each other for a day, we use this app that shows where we are. And I
have Life 360.
That's not the one we use. I can't remember.
Taco
Hubby,
Bell is your
type it
favorite
in.
area.
I know you're going to type it in.
I'm on my bus though. No kids right now. I miss mine too. Mine's on his way home. How long does he stay? Dan stays out for 2 weeks at a time. Your stomach feels depressed.
Not depressed stomach.
You're wrapped from Arby's. Shit. It'll make your tummy feel better.
I like sherbet when my tummy doesn't feel good.
I like
and
Tootsie
some
Pops.
Verner's.
Oh,
I'm from Michigan.
I don't like ginger ale, but I miss Verner's. Like especially when
Verner's is ginger ale cubed.
It is, and
if you're from Michigan and you don't feel good,
or Northern Ohio,
is Ohio like that too?
Yes.
If you're from Michigan and you don't feel good, the first thing is, do you need a Verner's?
Yeah.
Not do you need ginger ale, it's do you need Verner's?
Yeah. And like they sold it in 3 liters.
Yes, 3 liters. I want to find it in the little cans like you get at the
8-ounce
hospital.
Can? Yeah.
Yeah, I want those. I want those.
I'm sure Amazon has them.
Glimpse is what we use. We use Glimpse.
We use Life 360, and when we had our iPhones, we used Find My Friend. And the reason why I have it is I get so you think he's cheating? No, it's for emergency purposes, or I don't want to call him if he's loading or unloading, or if he's in the fucking shower. Like if he's sitting idle for too long, I'll call him to make sure that he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point where he was in Mississippi, and this is the only time I've ever heard of this. They had a freak snowstorm a couple years ago, and he actually had to stop because he was going uphill, and then all of a sudden he was going downhill. So he had to stop the truck and put chains on the tires in Mississippi, which never happens. And he didn't answer his phone after like 30 minutes of sitting. And I knew he was supposed to be en route. So what I did was I called the Mississippi State Troopers. And I said, look, this is his location. Can you please just go check to make sure he's okay? Because he's a truck driver and I need to make sure he's okay. And they were like, absolutely. All right, Kira.
Okay, Kira. So, be safe. Have fun.
They make things for acid reflux, baby.
Yeah. A teaspoon of baking soda and a cup of water.
Tastes like butt, but it goes down and it helps.
It works. Don't do it all the time. It will have side effects if you do it all the time. But every now and then, if you really need something. And I'll tell you what, Pepsid AC works better than anything else I've ever used.
See, and I can't do Pepsid AC, and I can't do, there's another one that they have that I can't do because it fucks my stomach up even worse. But like Tums, I'll wake up because I have acid reflux. And I'll wake up in the middle of my day, which is the middle of your, like, it would be the equivalent of your guys' middle of the night. And I get this really bad acid reflux. And I'm like, I have Tums next to the bed and I pop them in my mouth. And then I forget if I take a drink afterwards that it's going to be ineffective.
That's why I don't like Tums.
Well, it's
Pepsid AC, I crush because I don't like getting it stuck in my teeth because it's chewable, you guys. I can't stand that texture in my teeth. So we crush it and put it on a spoon and I throw it in the back of my throat and I wash it down and it's fine. Well, if you don't do medicine, use baking soda. It's bicarbonate. It's what they use in the hospitals. I'm not kidding.
I just need to cut out SF soda and greasy food. Baby, are you sure it's acid reflux or do you have an ulcer?
I was going to say, if you have to cut out...
Do you have gallbladder still? You might want to get that checked.
Yeah, do you have your gallbladder? Because that sucked. When my gallbladder finally went off the rail, I thought that was worse than childbirth. I thought I was dying. I looked at my mother and said, if I do not make it...
Hey, that's okay. Burping's fun. So farting.
Belching actually makes you feel better. Sugar-free.
It gets all the gas out.
Yeah.
Yes, I
You
have a
might need to
gallbladder.
get your gallbladder checked.
Yeah, go get it checked, baby.
Because that sucks and it just gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm going to call it.
Okay. I could stay on for God, I could stay on.
It's 5:06. It's dead, Jim. It's dead.
I'm not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor, Jim. We
It
love
isn't
your
angry, it's
faces.
depressed.
We hope to see you tonight for game night.
Mm-hmm. We'll be there. Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
You're going to be there. I'm going to be there.
So.
And then I'm probably going to head over to the leftovers.
Oh, my girl has her monkey pajamas. They're my favorite.
Time of death, 5:06.
Got little monkey ears on her head.
Mine's 4:06, but. Oh, a toot.
It's adorable. If she wasn't underage, I'd have her on here, but she's underage. All right. I love your faces, and we'll talk to you tonight.
Yeah.
Have fun. Play safe. Bye.
Bye, guys.